Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the stream, and I hope you're all having a good day as always. It's still somewhat warm over here, so it's pretty much the same thing as it's been for the last few days. I haven't done much today. Slept in a little bit because I was really tired last night, I guess, after the stream, and I enjoyed that. So, not much else to say on my front, but let's do some more Devil May Cry 5. You might notice that Sonic Unleashed is still here, even though I finished that months ago, but I'll just leave that there for now. So we're going to continue Devil May Cry 5 for a little bit. I've been really enjoying this so far. I'm glad this is on Game Pass because it means one less game to purchase for the immediate future. I'll probably end up buying it eventually, just because it would be nice to own this game in like physical media form. But for now I can at least enjoy it, and again, this is like my first Devil May Cry experience, and I would like to eventually play through the other games, the good ones, 1, 3, 4, maybe that edgelordy reboot, which is not the worst thing I've heard, but a lot of people hated that one purely, myself included, mind you. Like, I didn't like the portrayal of Dante in that version. Like, they were really going for the try-hardy, edgelordy sort of thing, and it kinda came off as a bit, I hate to use this word, but cringe. But maybe I'll check that game out at some point. I mean, why not? It might be entertaining. But let's not think about that for now. Let's focus on this game. I don't think I'll play Devil May Cry 2 because I've heard nothing but bad things about that, but I do technically own it. I've got the HD collection on the Xbox 360, which I've never played yet. So I technically have 2, as well as 1 and 3. I don't know when I'll do the other DMC games. I don't think it'll be this year, because between now and the end of the year, I think I'm going to be doing a lot of other stuff and I won't have time for it. Also, I haven't gotten around to doing the busy work in Birth by Sleep before I do like the finale. But when I do end up doing that, given what's going to be coming up between now and the end of the year, I think I won't have time to do any more Kingdom Hearts games this year after I finish Birth by Sleep. So the next the next Kingdom Hearts game, sorry, will be next year most likely, like probably in January, like once things have settled down. Like, if you haven't seen what's coming out in November, like I don't know if anything I want comes out in December, but there's so much shit in November it's going to spill over to December probably. So yeah, it's going to be a real busy like holiday season, I can just tell. Like, why does everything have to come out in the 1 month? Seriously? But yeah, let's continue. Mission 7. We've done 6 so far. I think now I've got the choice to play as V or Nero. We did V for most of the last part, so I'm going to go back to Nero for a bit. See if I can actually get an S rank with him, because I haven't been able to do that just yet. It's a lot easier to get to S rank with V. Oh good, this is happening again. Hang on a second, let me try plugging my controller in.
So what happened to him and Trish?
Did we see this cutscene? I think we did. I'm assuming we did see this cutscene before, but I'm gonna plug my controller in. Maybe that'll stop the disconnections.
Damn it.
Yeah, we did see this. He comes in with the horn thing for what's her face? I forgot her name. Nico. So yeah, let's start with Nero for now. You probably noticed that the logo, like on the layout there, has like a transparent black background to it, so you can see the logo more easily. It's not a very good logo for my layout. Like, it's really, like, it's a really big logo because of like the spreading angel wings in the background, and it kind of makes it hard to see the title without me dropping like something dark behind it, so that's why that's there. I think I did that for part 1, but I forgot to do that for part 2, so that's the reason for that inconsistency. I just forgot. I think I customized him before I ended the last session. I don't remember. I'm just going to quickly check what I can buy, and then we'll get started.
Hey,
I got some new
got
devil
new
arms.
for ya.
Rawhide. Manipulator of
I
time.
really worked up a sweat on that one.
Apparently she can create miniature time machines in the form of fucking prosthetic arms now. Yeah, I'm not gonna extend my vitality at the moment, I'll just hold off on that. Let's try the ragtime. 2000 each though, a devil breaker that controls time. Project a special field that slows all objects within its range. And let's buy one of those. And I'm just going to go back to using the overture for the rest of my equipment, so buy 3 of those. And then let's go to equipment and put those on. Turns out I picked up a ragtime at some point, I didn't even notice. I like using the overture a lot, just because you can like stick it in someone's body and then like detonate it with your gun. And it does a good bit of damage. I often use it for bosses, as you've probably noticed. Gonna buy some magazines. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna do that next time I was here, didn't I? Where is that? I don't know where do you have to go into skills to buy that? Oh wait, here we go, Devil Breaker. Yeah, let's buy another one of these. You know what, let's put the Buster arm there, and then let's put the Overture at the end. There we go, that works. I'm going to be using the Overture most of the time, but I'll try to switch things up and use different Devil Breaker arms. Alright, here we go. Let's play some Devil May Cry for a little bit. While this is loading, I want to show you this picture that I found on Twitter. It's really cute, actually. I think the picture is called GameKirb. Just a GameCube with a Kirby inside. I actually really like that. So I saw that on Twitter earlier and I was like, oh yeah, I'm saving that picture. Don't know why I brought that up now, I couldn't think of a better time to do that. Or any way to segue into showing that. Starting the DMC crew again. How many times did that happen now? Like 20 times? Yeah, V's in there, I think. Yeah, I can see his demons. Brand new enemy type. Brutal Instinct Riot. Fucking nipple sister hands again.
What'd you say?
Oh, there you go. Oh jeez. Gotta be careful with that.
You can follow if you want, but I'm going ahead.
Once again, dropping frames on OBS, good. I feel like that's become a more frequent occurrence, and the controller is not being nice to me. I feel like technology is conspiring against me half the time. I don't know why. Don't know about you guys, but going down this hallway, does this not look like that hallway that you walk down in, what's that other fucking Capcom game? Dead Rising? This looks like one of those hallways that you walk down before, like, it's near the shelter where, like, Otis and everybody is, like, hiding. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe from this corridor. It's not the first time I've got, like, Capcom vibes from a specific spot in the game. There was a mansion that kind of reminded me of Resident Evil. Right, well, I guess we're going to start fighting the riot thing now that we saw, I think. Oh.
Get out of my sight!
May I actually be able to get in this rank? Okay, never mind. But there's the riot. New enemy type. Well, there we go, I got in this rank. They get my taunt?
Hey, I'll play with you. Come on.
I don't know if that was the S rank taunt, but okay. I mashed the taunt button as soon as I killed him there, but then the cutscene played. I was going to do it sooner, but there was still enemies that could have potentially hurt me while I was doing it, so I didn't want to, like, lose the taunt. Get some more extra blood crystals from this thing. Blood orbs. I keep calling them blood crystals because whenever they drop blood, it just looks like congealed, like, crystals for some reason. There we go.
What'd you say?
Apparently taunting while you're running makes you do a fucking wrestling kick move for some reason. I don't know if you can actually hurt people with that. I'm going to try that next time. Yeah, those little, like, the riot things do kind of look like one of the dinosaurs from Turok. You know, I don't think I've ever completed Dead Rising on the stream. I beat the Wii version a long time ago. Like, I played the Xbox 360 version when it first came out, and I didn't like it back then because I wasn't sold on the idea of, like, you had to do everything in, like, one playthrough, and you weren't supposed to miss any of the plot important stuff. Which is why I waited until the Wii version to play it, because you could just, like, play it at your own pace, and you wouldn't miss anything.
Damn, gotta push on ahead.
But I think I've grown to actually find the way the game was originally designed to be okay. It's still annoying, but it's something that I don't have as much of a beef with now as I used to do. Oh, this is not good. Ah, shit. Did you really have to fucking destroy my arm? I'm trying to slow down time. Did I mention I hate these guys with the fucking cleavers of death? Yeah. This is not going too well. Damn it! I did briefly stream the PC version, actually. I only did like 2 sessions of it, I think, at most. Not wasting any blood orbs on that.
Just my...
If I spend blood orbs or gold orbs to revive myself, it'll be during boss fights. I forgot how far I got into the game when I streamed it. I think it was up to that point where you have to fight whatever that guy's name was, the guy with like the Spanish accent. You have to like not destroy. What's the word I'm looking for? Just basically defeat while you're in the middle of a mall. He's got like a sniper rifle, and you have to like get close enough to him that you can actually hurt him. But I think that was as far as I got on the PC version when I streamed it. Oh, wait a minute, am I all the way back here? Really? No checkpoints? I mean, that was like, what, nearly 10 minutes of gameplay? I bet the checkpoint was after that set of enemies that I died to. Maybe I should have revived. Right, well, if I end up dying there again, I'm just gonna revive myself so that I don't have to do all this shit again. Oof. Still trying to get the timing for the exceed attacks, which is where you rev your blade up while swinging. Like, there's a timing for it, but it's kinda hard to get, because the timing is different for each swing. Oh. Nice. Okay, so that's his S rank taunt.
You can follow if you want, but I'm going ahead.
Oh, hang on a second. Get some more blood orbs. I think I asked this before, but didn't this game have like microtransactions where you could buy more blood orbs? I don't know if that's still a thing. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought I had something like that at some point. Maybe it was supposed to at one point, but they took it out. No, so far so good. fine, didn't take that much damage. So apparently the Arkham series of Batman games is like 10 years old now. More specifically, the first in the Arkham series, Arkham Asylum. Hard to believe it's been 10 years already. I have thought about streaming that game series, it's pretty fun, at least streaming the first two games. Don't know if I would bother with the third and fourth installments. They're not as good. I mean, they're not terrible, but compared to the first two, they're not that great. Some people would argue that Arkham Asylum is not that great, like after Arkham City came out, but I kind of disagree with that. Because the first game was like very self-contained, like within the asylum and around the islands that it takes place on. But the second game, Arkham City, was like an open world style game, which was great, but I don't think that like takes away from the first game. Like, they both have their own like negatives and positives in that regard. Also, I have no idea what that thing is for, that purple thing. Like, if that's just an enemy or if that gives you something. Right, I'm almost back at that fight with those fucking meat cleaver demons. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. I forgot what the game called them when they introduced them for the first time, but they've got meat cleavers, so I'm just going to call them meat cleaver demons. Okay, that wasn't quite 10 minutes, but it felt like it.
Push on ahead.
Let's see if I can get this spawner out of the picture quickly. Nope. Oh, jeez. I love wasting my arms. I think I got it this time. Right, there we go. We're not quite finished yet, but I got rid of the meat cleaver guys. Those were the ones that scared me. Oh yeah. It works. Nice. Yeah, your like fucking wrestling move kick taunt actually hurts them. Can I actually read this? Oh yeah, you can read the entire thing. Severe weather oh. I hate it when models phase out like that. Severe weather expected over the next few days. Severe weather may cause disruption or disruption, sorry, on transport services over the next few days. Well in advance, I don't know if that says, I think that says off. It's a little bit blurry. Well in advance of severe weather conditions reaching our area, for the safety of our customers, to protect equipment, we will begin to relocate trains and take buses off the road. Right, okay then. I mean, I like that attention to detail. Like, that's a nice little bit of world building there. Like, because of like all the shit going down, they actually put a sign there to let people know what's happening with public transport. Coming this summer, the rise and fall of Spencer. Whoever the fuck that is. Rated PG. Right, well, this should get rid of some of these tentacles. Yeah, maybe eventually I'll stream the Arkham games. So I think they're on Game Pass, actually. Yeah, they are on Game Pass. I mean, I've got them on Steam, but if I feel like just booting it up from a console rather than waste my PC resources to stream it, I'll just do that. Not that they're very demanding games these days, like they're fairly old. Like I said, 10 years at this point. Even Arkham City doesn't take up that much resources compared to, say, Just Cause. That was the main reason why I didn't stream Just Cause that much. Like, I was going to stream it more, but that game was like so fucking demanding on my system that my CPU couldn't keep up. Like, there was a way around it, but it was just like too much hassle for me personally, so I was like, fuck it. I will need to invest in a new CPU eventually. I've got a relatively old one at this point. I mean, my GPU is kind of old, but it's not really. It's not something I really need to upgrade, to be honest. So I've got like a 1080 GTX, which is sufficient. I'm not going to go out and buy an RTX. Really don't give two shits about whatever the buzzword of this generation is when it comes to graphics. Whatever whatever it is to blast processing is I can't coherently form a sentence right now, but I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. What's that buzzword that people are tossing around right now that's like RTX related, like that graphic technique? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. Out of the way! Fucking meat cleaver again. Yeah, that's the term, ray tracing. It's like some flashy graphical thing, but I really don't give... I really don't care one way or the other. It's not something that has me salivating to the point that I'm gonna like spend $800+ on a new graphics card when this one is perfectly serviceable for what I need. Oh jeez. Got greedy there. A new CPU would be nice for future-proofing purposes. Again, games like Just Cause, when I tried to stream the PC version, didn't exactly pan out the way I'd hoped. It was just too much for my CPU, which... I forgot the exact model number, but it's like an i7. Like, you get fucking i9s now. It's a relatively old i7 as well, it's not like one of the later ones. So I got it like 3-4 years ago, I think. Oh jeez. Okay, this is not good. Is there any health nearby? Because that would be nice. Oof. Damn it. I thought that was his brains there for a second, but I think that's just blood in his hair. One revival. That's all I'm allowing myself. Because I don't know how far back the last checkpoint was. Ah, jeez. That may have been a mistake. Is there any health here? Oh, there is. Okay, that might make the difference. God damn it. Savage! Might actually be able to get a double S. Oh, never mind.
Okay, okay. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. Looking good, baby. Make love to the camera. Woo! Work it. Yeah.
It's not as good as the violin that V does, but it's still pretty entertaining. Oh, these are just enemies. Optional enemies. Yeah, screw them. Not worth it. Somehow survived all that. I'm surprised the turnstile things still work. That's what those are called, right? The little things you walk by in a train station. There's that fucking tree thing. Fast as a flash, Caligula. I don't know, I think I'm more of a fan of a Canyonero! Can't do that voice. And Telly's. God damn it, I'm trying to look at advertisements, can you please stop interrupting? Oh yeah, these guys give you health back, don't they? Oh, that's good. What did that say? It was... Antilles, a taste from heaven. Strawberries? Okay. Got lots of blood orbs now. Feel like I'm due for a visit from Nico in her fucking van of death that seems to come out of nowhere and almost crushes me. I don't see a payphone though. Yeah, remember the days of payphones? I mean, they still exist, nobody uses them anymore. Obviously, like everyone's got cell phones now. Mobile phones. Did I miss? Wait a minute. I feel like there's going to be a boss fight over there, but I think I missed a payphone. I want to spend some of my blood orbs right now before I go on. Maybe there's one up here that I didn't see. No, I don't see it. Unless anyone knows where it is, or maybe there isn't any. Nope, not seeing it. Maybe the payphone is actually inside the train station. Let me have a look real quick. I'll check down here real quick. If I don't see it, I'll just go onwards. Also, there's some blood orbs here. Oh, there it is. How did I miss that? I'm kind of curious to see, like, is she going to go down the stairs or something with that fucking van? Let's find out.
Bored? I've got a job for you.
Alright, let's hear it. What you got?
I was hoping she would, like, fucking barrel down the stairs, but that works too, I guess. How the fuck do you get down here? Like, by going through that wall? Whatever.
Hey,
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of an inside joke now, I guess. Just, like, her appearing no matter where you are in the world. Right, well, this is a good opportunity to refill my overtures. I'm just gonna make it all overtures this time because the boss fight's coming up. Right, let's have a look at my skills. Oh, that's cool. I've got like 2 fast dodges. Like, if I buy this. A lot of blood orbs, though. I don't know if I want to buy that just yet. Let's upgrade my... I've barely used the grappling hook thing. I need to use that more. But I'll upgrade that for now. Doesn't cost that much. Let's see. Roulette spin. Spin the Red Queen's blade in midair, cutting up the enemies. This attack will allow you to gain a little altitude. Midair, press Y 3 times, or press it twice and then once. Caliber. Press the left stick back to forward. Does that mean that, like, you hold it back and then you press it forwards? Don't know if I want to spend that much right now. I'll upgrade my Exceed. Right, that'll do for now. Maybe get some magazines. They're starting to get expensive, so I'm just I'm gonna stick to 5 for now. Yeah, next time I go through these areas, I'm gonna have to watch out for that payphone because I somehow missed that one. Also, I just realised what's in front of me. It's like a fucking abandoned theatre. Just like a destroyed theatre, no less. Oh, there's V. Oh yeah, this was the guy that we fought the last time, wasn't it? The one that was on horseback? Or was it him?
Nice. Getting the band back together, huh?
What evil lurks? I must destroy.
I thought that was the plan all along.
After this boss fight, I'm gonna have to practice the Exceed thing because I am still... my timing is still all over the place when it comes to that. When you see my blade, like, sparking and, like, going orange for a moment, that's when I time the exceed correctly. Basically lets me do more damage per swing. And if you do it back to back, you do even more damage, like that. I don't know if these guys are even dying. Oh, never mind, they are dying. Also, why is the camera at like a fucking 30-degree angle? Is the stage moving? Oh shit, it is! I didn't even realise where we were actually going. Right, well that was easy. There's probably more to that fight, because that was like one of the easiest boss fights so far.
Took us long enough to get here. What? Tired already?
I've just remembered something. This town was attacked once before.
Is that so?
I was here. I can still see it. In fact, I was playing right here. That was the house. This is where we part ways. You go ahead.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
No. I must seek out the Devil's Sword Sparta.
What? Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. Trust me.
You're not the only one who thinks so. But to win this fight, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Not the only one. What the hell aren't you telling me?
Is that the end of the level? Yep. I could tell it was the end of the level because of the freeze frame there for the glass smashing effect. Well, I wasn't expecting that boss to be piss easy. I mean, the first boss was way harder than that. Oh well, let's move on then. I guess we're just going back to we're just going back to playing Nero only for the moment. Next time I see a cutscene, I'm gonna have to play a sound effect whenever that timestamp thing appears. Oh, there's Nico.
Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car. Oh my god.
Yep. I got some more blood orbs from that fight, so let's see how much the magazines are. I think they're like 15,000 each, which is, or at least this next one is 15,000. Where is it? Under Devil Breaker. Yeah, 15,000. Don't know if I want to invest that much right now. I think I would rather just invest 18,000 to get another vitality meter. So I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, I didn't use any of my Overture hands, so I've still got all 5 of them in my inventory. In my magazine. So yeah, we're back to playing just Nero this time. V's gone off to do other things, I guess. I'm gonna try to practice with the Exceed thing before I run into more enemies, like, assuming no enemies spawn at the start.
Well, no point in turning back now. Not that that was ever an option. Yeah. Time for some payback. All right. Just you wait, you big bastard. I'll drag you all the way down here.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get it now. Okay, somewhat starting to get the rhythm of that. Right, okay, I think I've got it. There'll be times where I'll fight enemies and I'll not get the rhythm down, but I'll eventually get that consistently. Basically, like the Exceed button, you have to press slightly after you swing your sword. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's like maybe about like a third of a second after you swing your sword, and that's what does. That's what kicks the Exceed thing in. But when you're doing back-to-back swings, it's kind of hard to keep it consistent. We've got to get a very good rhythm of that. But yeah, that Exceed mechanic, I don't think the game really tells you about it, like Chod told me to do that. I guess you could say it's like a hidden mechanic to the game, but it helps you with fights. Oof. Well, there goes my A rank. Yeah, you get hit once and your fucking rank goes down like by 2.
Never stood a chance.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. A lava fall, except it's going upwards.
Guess that's my ride.
I haven't seen any loose blue orb fragments lately. Maybe there's like one nearby. I'm gonna have to look out for that. I think I'm due for a blue orb fragment. Got a feeling there's something hiding up there that requires this. Please lock onto that. Wrong button. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Didn't see the second hook there. Oh, am I supposed to shoot that also? Mid-air shooting and then another grapple? There we go.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
These conduits snake throughout the Quelfoth, I forgot how they pronounce that, transporting blood gathered in the human world. Offer yourself to the flow, and it will carry you deeper into the tree. Be warned, there's no turning back once you enter. So one-way doors, essentially.
Let's go.
Let me see if there's anything nearby before I go in there. I mean, other than that loose arm, I don't see anything, so let's go. I think it was called the Quillafod or something like that, I don't know, just some weird name. It's like the fucking transport tubes from Futurama.
Got blood all over me. Better be a shower.
Oh yeah, speaking of things related to Matt Groening, Disenchantment Season 2 comes out next month. I'll be watching that. So I watched Season 1 when it came out. It's alright, it's not terrible, but I feel like, considering there was only like I think there was like 6 or 7 episodes in the one season, they didn't have enough time to flesh out some of the plot points, and then like toward the end it kind of felt a bit rushed for like the climax and cliffhanger they were going for. But the show in general was alright, and I think there's like potential for the show to get better. I hope Season 2 is like much better.
Still falling?
But yeah, Disenchantment's on Netflix if you're wondering. It's like produced by Matt Groening, the guy who did The Simpsons and Futurama. So it's got a very familiar art style, like you can instantly point out and be like, oh yeah, it's made by that guy, because the art style is like very familiar looking. Still somehow retained my A rank there. I thought I got a hit, but I didn't. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Why did you have to fucking interrupt? God damn meat cleavers. I tried to do a few slashes and then dodge, but then I do one too many slashes and I cannot dodge because I'm getting too greedy. I keep forgetting when they go purple they go into a berserk mode and then you have to like dodge or counter them, which I can't really do that well. Oh look, it's the sound of another car at 11:40 p.m. I love it when that happens when I'm streaming. It's like, yeah, I'll stream past 10 o'clock at night, it'll be nice and quiet, there'll be no vehicle noises. Yep, totally silent. Nothing's gonna interrupt my stream. Nope. Also, where the fuck am I going? Oh, wait a minute, is there a bloodstream thing I can go through? Wait a minute. Also, that's the wrong button. Show me the way. Okay, apparently I'm going this... Wait, did I go backwards? I thought this was the way forward. I guess I got turned around in that other room. Right, never mind. I love it when that happens, when I fight a bunch of enemies and then I go in the wrong door. Not the first time that's happened, and probably not the last.
Going down is the only way, huh?
May as well take that now. So there's been an update on the Pro Jared situation. Like, I know you guys probably heard about that like several months ago. He uploaded a video earlier tonight. I'm not going to go too much into it. I think I'll talk about it during Mario Maker 2. So I'll probably be able to like speak more coherently while platforming as opposed to focusing on fighting. But yeah, when we get to Mario Maker 2, there's a good chance I'll talk about that. It's really interesting, like, the developments that have happened as a result of this new video. But yeah, I'll get into that later, if anyone's wondering. It's something that I've been kinda wanting to talk about since I watched it earlier tonight. Oh yeah, so the new Platinum game is coming out, Astral Chain. I'm thinking about getting it, but it's kind of getting to the point where there's a lot of big games coming out that I want to get. Like Spyro, for example, that's coming out in like a week. In fact, less than a week, I think. When's that coming out? Is it like a week today? Like next Tuesday? Like, I know it's the 3rd of September, but I forgot what day that is of the week. It's either a Tuesday or a Friday. There we go. I'm gonna check the calendar real quick. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's a week today, next Tuesday, so I'll be getting that. I don't know if I'll get Astral Chain when it first comes out, but the reviews have started surfacing because they could think the game got released or the embargo lifted, and so far it seems pretty positive. It's made by Platinum Studios, the guys that made Bayonetta.
This again. Is it gonna take me?
And I did love Bayonettas 1 and 2, like I streamed those a year ago on Switch. In fact, hang on a second. Oh, there's something in here. Just more blood. Right, let's keep going. But yeah, don't be too surprised if I don't get Astral Chain right away. It's kind of coming out of that time where I need to focus on some other games, because between now and, like I've been saying in recent streams, there's just going to be more and more games that I want to play / stream between now and the end of the year, so I don't really have much time to spare. And then November is where it's going to get really fucking crazy. Divinity statues. Use divinity statues to trade red orbs for skills and items. Oh, okay then, so instead of Nico, we use this thing. I guess that answers your question, MSP. There's no phone in this area. This is essentially the replacement. You know what, let's get one more. Don't know if I'll buy any more magazines after that. 6 is a lot. So I've been tinkering around with my Raspberry Pi, which is like a mini computer that I bought like a year or so ago. I had like a thing on it that basically turns it into an emulation machine essentially, and it was a little bit buggy back then. Whoops, I didn't mean to. I was trying to jump, not customize. See, I wasn't sure if I was going back or forth there, then I realised, oh, I'm going this way. But yeah, that's why I was like walking back and forth for a second, because I was just trying to remember which direction I was headed. But yeah, the software was a little bit buggy back then, so it got to the point where it's like, you know what, it'd be better if I just like flashed the latest version onto it, and it's like much better now than it was back then. So I've just been tinkering with the software, getting everything the way I like it. Been applying some overlays and stuff, and it looks quite nice. Might even use the Pi for streaming purposes at some point. I wouldn't use it that often, but it's more for like just for me to use in my own time. But the reason I've started tinkering with it again is because I got another Raspberry Pi that I'm going to be gifting to a relative as a present. So I've been like tinkering with that as well, and I was like, yeah, I should maybe like start customizing my Raspberry Pi again, because I haven't touched it in a while. But yeah, the Raspberry Pi is pretty cool. If you've never heard of it, it's like a miniature computer. Like it's like something that fits on the palm of your hand. It's like a small chipboard, and you can like install software on it. You can put an SD card in it that runs an operating system or a custom operating thing, like a Linux-based thing or whatever. I think it's Linux-based. And you can do a lot of cool shit with it. Whoa. Okay then. Did that rising strike and the down thrust attack, like at the moment the platform fell there, so that was like a lot of air I got. Also, these guys are going to be really annoying with their shields. Oof. Gotta be careful with that big guy. Nope, no terminate. I guess shooting them... Oh. I guess shooting those guys stops them from holding their shield up. Shoot then swing. There we go. Right, now I can focus on this fucker. Oh, jeez. Dodged too early. Die already! There we go. Nice. Got a nice close-up of the blood as well there.
Scum.
That was harder than the boss fight that I did previous to this level. Oh, that's the one-way door. Every time I see a one-way door, I feel like I'm gonna miss something, like if I don't look thoroughly. Again, I haven't seen a blue orb fragment for a while. I think I need like 2 more of them to get another vitality meter. But now that I don't see... No. Don't see any grappling points.
No express elevators? Someone's a lousy architect. Way, Win.
Oh. Fucking riot ghost apparitions for a moment there. At least that's what they looked like when they were spawning in. Oh, they're doing ice attacks, that's why they look like that. They look like fucking ghosts. But no, they're just summoning ice.
What'd you say?
Right, time for some more lava fall platforming. Which is to say, jump on this, wait 10 seconds, and then jump on the next platform. And you can barely qualify that as platforming, but it is technically platforming. Where's my stop? Oh, there is. Damn it, I shouldn't have gone for that. Wanted to grab all that blood there, but that was a waste of time, and that's a waste of time as well that I missed. That's fine, just wait another 10 seconds, I guess. Get a nice low angle shot of Nero while you're waiting.
Come on. Come on.
That's how I'm feeling right now, waiting for the elevator to get to the top. Come on! Oh, there's just an orb fragment right there. How many did I have? Oh, that was the fourth one, right, nice. Perfect. Got a feeling I'm coming up to a boss fight very soon. Also, looking at the consistency of that as he makes his way in, it looks like a fucking slushy. I don't know why, it just reminds me of one.
Good. Finally made it. Now, about that payback. The phone here? Does it still work?
Wait, there is a payphone? Hang on a minute. How do you do this again? Yeah, here we go, photo mode. Let's get a close-up of this. I mean, it's barely a payphone, but it is there. What's this? Is that an Easter egg? A bit barrel. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Get a good zoom in. Yeah, camera's being a little less than cooperative right now. I'm trying to pan it down, but I can only pan down so much. There's also like hard to describe, but there's like it's kind of difficult to get the camera close to this. That's about as good a shot as I can get. But yeah, there's a fucking like magazine there as well. How do you take a picture? Or can I even take a picture? I don't know. I mean, if I want, I can just do this, I guess. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. Capture a screenshot. Oh, there you go then. Right, so where the fuck is Nico gonna show up then once I call her? Let's find out.
So, think you can make it all the way here?
Duh. Who do you think you're talking to?
Ah. Of course. Gotta make sure no harm befalls the magazine.
Hiya.
But you can tell things have gotten more serious when we're not hearing the customized music, but we're still hearing the ambience of this fucking deviltry that we're in. Can't really afford that. Can't afford anything right now. Nope. Don't have enough blood for anything right now. I've already done some customizing. So we'll just move on. I mean, I could have bought a new combo, but I'm saving up for the better stuff. I'm quite happy with the combos that I can use right now. Oh, look at me go backwards again. I swear I keep doing that every time I, like, stop progressing and then I start progressing, I walk the wrong way. Yeah, that is a good question. How did she get in the tree? I mean, the easy answer to that is she just drove in here, but that doesn't really answer the question, does it? Reminds me of that old joke that JonTron did years ago with one of his old videos, where he has like a screw the audience response where it's like, how did you, like, I forgot what the joke was. It was like he escaped a cartridge or something that he got absorbed in, and then I think like his pet bird at the time, Jacques, was like, how did you escape from that cartridge? And he's like, oh, I just left. I forgot what video that was. I think that was like Joe and Mac, or it was Dino City. It was one of his really, really, really old videos. I think we're very close to where the tutorial level was, like when we fought that demon thing.
King, huh? Not for much longer.
The Demon King or whatever. Yeah, this is, I remember this area from the start of the game. At least I think this is the area that I think it is. Yep.
Hey, douchebag. Miss me? Where's Dante? No body? No dried up Dante jerky? Nothing?
You've come here to die.
He talks. Your reason, huh? I bet your parents didn't like you much. 'Cause your name sucks.
I am without a name. I am power. Absolute.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
You will suffer and die.
I'll show you, deadweight.
You would so readily throw away your life, child.
Right, well, I wonder if it's a scripted fight this time or if something different's gonna happen. Shit. I love how during the tutorial section of the game I was able to dodge that, and now that I'm like fully familiar with the gameplay style, I failed to dodge that. Funny how that works. Nope, I'm barely doing any damage to him, so I'm guessing we're in for a scripted fight again. Yep. God damn. So I'm not entirely sure if this is scripted this time. Is there any health nearby? I can't turn the camera behind me, so I can't see if there's anything directly behind him. I mean, the crystal thing has a health bar, but I can't get to the fucking boss. I somehow dodged that in slow motion. Oh, I didn't die. Look at my health bar, it's literally 0. God damn it. It was not a scripted fight.
Round 2. It's almost broken. You ready to get slapped?
You will suffer.
Oof. Crystal's almost shattered. There we go.
It's about time I landed something.
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your veins, yet you try. How dare you strike me? You will regret being born useless and human. I will show you your worst nightmares.
I'm pretty sure I've made this comparison at some point, but he just looks like a fucking Dark Souls boss.
Despair and death.
I think I saw his eyes there for a second.
Scatter like dust. You worthless piece of scum.
Ugh.
Right one. Nowhere to go.
Ah. Alright, I'm starting to suck now. Gotta make sure I don't get too greedy with attacking that crystal because it can do that thing that hurts me when I'm standing next to it. Yeah. Also, that attack sucks. Jesus, I guess that part was scripted. That fireball came at me really fucking fast. Don't know if you noticed that there.
Nearly human. Petulant mortal flesh.
Oh yeah, I can see his eye.
Cursed. The moment you were brought into this world.
Is that V?
Who dares interfere? What creature stands against a king?
Is that a demon?
Right, well that's the end of that level. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get the soundboard ready. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Don't mind me. I'm gonna do a thing. Sorry, I had to do that.
You could have at least knocked, Morrison.
Yeah, I could have. I got some good news and some bad news. Pick your poison. Which you want to hear first?
Just speak.
Bad news it is. Lady Patty's feathers are all ruffled. See, she wants to invite you to her birthday party, but your phone is disconnected.
You're a smart one, Morrison. You notice the electric and water out too?
I expected nothing less.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig, cash up front.
Cash up front. This I like. The water needs turning on and those toilets need flushing.
Water, gas, and power. Coming out of your cut. You're a real agency now.
Devil may cry.
Dante, do you have any idea how many times I've tried to call? Like a zillion. Oh my god, tonight's my birthday party. Yeah, I'm turning 18. Not a little kid.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, that's Dante.
Okay, Morrison, I'll take you up on that gig, but only if you can get me out of that hellish birthday party.
Consider your RSVP declined. Meet your new client. Listen, I'm gonna find a lady and Trish. Bring him in on this.
What? Come on, you don't think I can handle this gig on my own?
It's a big job. Big job, Dante. You're gonna need the help.
So, what's your name?
I have no name. I am but 2 days old. Just kidding. You can call me V.
Okay, V. Why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Now that's a familiar tune. Do you have any idea how many times I've heard that exact same line?
This is special.
Special. Okay. So what's so special about this one?
This demon is your reason. Your reason for fighting.
This demon got a name?
Guess we'll be playing Dante for a bit now, which is cool, because I haven't got to see him yet in action. I know he's like the main protagonist of the original trilogy, and I guess 4 as well. I'm not sure about 4. I'm not even sure about 2 and 3, but I know he's like the character you think about when you think about this series. Right, let's do a little bit of customization, see what I can get for him. Well, it seems like he uses the devil trigger thing. Wait, are we playing as Dante or... hang on. It'll tell me in this menu here if I'm playing as Dante or if I'm playing as V. Oh, we're playing as V, right, never mind. But I'll buy another purple thingy anyway so that I can increase the devil trigger meter. I guess eventually we'll get to play as Dante, but not just yet. You know what, let's buy one more. I think we were due for a couple upgrades, so I'm fine with that. Hang on just a second. Right, okay. Let's do this. Back to V for a little bit. Can do maybe like 1 or 2 more missions for tonight. Maybe like 1.5, depending on how long this takes. Want to do some Mario Maker tonight, so I'm not going to spend too much longer on this. Hard to believe I've been playing this for nearly 2 hours, like time fucking flies when you're playing a game you enjoy. Not that there's any game I don't enjoy, it's just I'm really enjoying this, and it didn't seem that long ago that I just started playing it. But no, OBS says 1 hour 42 minutes.
Did you find it?
Well, I don't know what I found, but, I think I saw some demons dancing.
Well, then I guess we keep going. The Devil's Sword Sparta is nearby.
I swear they could have cast fucking Gilbert Gottfried to voice that bird and it wouldn't be out of place.
Go.
Gouge him.
At your pleasure.
Oh.
At your pleasure.
Gouge him. Pin him to the wall.
Die.
behemoth. I mean, I guess that name is accurate. Ah. Right, well, one behemoth deserves another, so let's summon Nightmare. He can help me for a little bit. Oh, I can't see shit. Alright, Nightmare, you are dismissed. Is there a way to cancel using the Nightmare, like get rid of him before I waste all of my Devil Trigger meter? I mean, it's a bit too late now, but I'm not sure if there's a way to cancel it early so you don't, like, waste any consumption of your meters. Oh, there's a gold orb back there.
I need you.
I guess I need Nightmare for that. Oh well. Yeah, I think you need Nightmare to break certain walls, and that's one of them. I've got plenty of gold orbs anyway. I think I've got like 5 of them, if not more. So I'm not exactly hurting for them. I've only used one of my golden orbs so far, and I used it on that other boss.
Slice him. Pierce the bone. Yeah. Pin him to the wall. Gouge him. Pierce the head. Blast.
Oh, there's more? No! Don't you dare leave.
Scorch them. Blast. Come on.
There we go. Not quite an S rank, but I'll take that.
At your pleasure. Gouge him. Yeah. At your pleasure.
Yeah! Just want to fill those extra blood orbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No escape.
Did I mention I hate these enemies? Like these ones in particular. This guy.
Right.
Ah, piss off.
Yeah. Awake now.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to summon him. I was trying to do something else. Shit. Shit. Not good. Oh, that was a cool camera angle. Yep. Don't know why I was that close to him. I'm just trying to get the demons to focus on this one. Fuck. There goes my potential S rank. Again. Ah! Fucking hate it when I'm trying to do something and I get blindsided. Oh. Oh, what a surprise. Did you see that? The fucking bird was like frozen there for a second. Take it.
Awaken now.
Yeah. Help me, Nightmare. This piece of shit won't die. I somehow survived that. Barely. See, I'm wondering if that crow can shoot that thing in there and get rid of these things that are the tentacles that are covering this door. I'm trying to see if I can get him to aim just right to hit that. See, it looks like he's hitting it, but I don't know if that's working. Oh, nice, it worked. Sweet. I'm not even sure if that was what you were supposed to do, but it works. Maybe you were supposed to do that. 3 more of them for another vitality up. That was like a big brain moment right there. $100 IQ Mel for once.
You're awfully quiet, Reed. Thinking about Mommy Dearest?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But the past is a bitter place for me.
Okay, now where do I go? Guess not up there. Oh, here we go. Don't know why, but the stairs looked like they were leading somewhere, and then obviously it just stops. I love that Thunderbolt attack. That's a great way to keep enemies at bay. Time for an encore. That never gets old, no matter how many times I do that. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone saw the thumbnail for part 2, but I took a picture of him doing the violin taunt, and I photoshopped a fucking violin where it's supposed to be. One of my more proud Photoshop meme posty, shit posty kind of moments when it comes to editing my thumbnails. I don't edit my thumbnails that often, it's usually just screenshots from the game, but if I need to add something in there just to kind of show something, whether to meme it up or just to be funny, I do that on occasion. In fact, I'll show you the thumbnail if you haven't seen it. I'll put it on the screen after this fight.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, well, for some reason it didn't work that time, even though I was on S, but okay. I think it's because I did the taunt in midair, which is something entirely different. Yeah, let me show you the thumbnail real quick before I end up forgetting. Hang on, pictures, thumbnails. Yeah, here we go. So this was the thing I was talking about. So there's the thumbnail for part 2. More specifically, let's just crop all this out so we can just show you the actual thing in question. I did my best to make it look like it was actually there. I mean, obviously you can tell that's not part of the picture, but it's close enough that when you look at it, like the thumbnail on the YouTube page, it's like, yeah, kind of looks like he's playing the violin. I'm kind of proud of that. I'm not the best at photoshopping, but it's fun to Photoshop from time to time.
He has no reason to keep Dante alive.
Die.
Die!
Gouge him. Crush him.
God, there's so much shit happening on the screen. God damn it. Stop making my rank drop, please. Ah! I missed my chance there to finish that thing off.
Resist all you want. What a pitiful sight. If we had the double sword Sparta, Nero might just be able to defeat him.
Almost there. Hey, gonna make it, V?
I love this running skill. Not only do you get around a little bit faster, oh there's a gold orb. Not only do you get around a little bit faster, but you also like smash the blood orbs that you see if you just run over them. I don't think I've fought those things yet as V. I've seen them a few times as Nero. You think there's a phone somewhere? I think we'll be coming up to one soon. I haven't seen it yet. Ah, shit. Why did you do that? Come on, wake up. There we go. Well there goes my entire fucking rank. I had S for a moment. But no, I had to go and get cock-blocked out of that. Oh, they both died? Shit. I'm gonna have to get them out of the way before I can revive these two. I mean, they revive on their own, but they revive quicker if you're next to them. There we go. Just in time. How the fuck did the bird die again already? There we go. Right, I'm gonna keep my eye out for a payphone now because I think we're almost at the end of the level. I feel like a boss should be coming up fairly soon. Yeah, there's probably... there is.
Check and see if it still works. All right, Missy, you're on.
Keep squawking, little chickie.
See ya!
I mean, I guess that's one way to get your comeuppance. Yeah, I'm just gonna steal your walking stick, haha, what do you think about that? Boom, fucking truck in the face. Or near enough. Okay, let's customize real quick. Yeah, so this will be my last mission for this session, like after I beat this boss, assuming I can even beat it. Got nearly 40,000 blood now. Maybe I should buy more combos. Breakthrough. RB, left stick forward plus Y. Yeah, sure, let's try that. While on the ground, hold and release Y. Yeah, let's buy that as well. And that seems useful. See, I bought a couple charge attacks for the bird. I forgot the bird's name. It's just called Griffin. Yeah, I bought like some charge attacks for Griffin, but not for Shadow. So They seem to be useful. Oh, you can actually make them recover quicker. Let's see. How much is it for him to recover? Right, okay then, well... I'm going to expend pretty much all of my blood doing this, but I'm going to buy those. Just so these two can get up faster if I get in trouble.
Aw, you miss your mommy? Need a hug?
This present. It's the Devil Sword Sparta. No doubt about it.
Whoa, this is some kind of ritual shindig, isn't it? You guys got the dance fever for Sparta, don't you? Whoa, easy on the dance floor there, partner.
Didn't realise I was playing Kingdom Hearts. We're fighting nobodies now.
You know your endless worshipping isn't making the Sparta any happier.
So this isn't quite a boss fight, it's new enemies. Unless it is a boss, I'm not sure. Like, there's no health bar, so I think it's just like new enemies and then maybe a boss fight afterwards. Well, he died already. Fucking Griffin. Let's try Shadow's charge attack. That's cool. He literally is Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, that attack is called Hedgehog.
Its mask changed. And if that's your tactic, I'll be sure to watch out for that.
Come on.
Yep. Don't know if you can tell that, but I was trying to taunt because I'm probably going to fuck up anyway. Couldn't even do that right. Ah! Now would probably be a good time to summon Nightmare. Keep these pieces of shit at bay.
You like to dance?
I'm assuming that's the Devil Sword Sparda up there. Reminds me of Soul Calibur. Or whatever that thing is called, Soul Edge.
It seems this sword is still too strong for me.
So close, though. So close. You got a lot of heart, kid. You really do. But you're a bit of a sissy in the strength department. Oh, hey. No offense, sir. You know.
That kid Nero, he has the strength.
It speaks.
Dante.
I don't even have the words. He's alive! He's alive!
The Devil Sword Sparta was concealing Dante's presence.
How does one friggin' guy have so much luck, huh? V? No. Get a grip on yourself now, come on.
If only you could defeat Urizen. If only... No.
V? No.
If only you never existed.
Then I...
Don't do it, V. No!
Well, that's an interesting bit of a cliffhanger to leave on. Got an A rank, nice. Right, we'll watch the next cutscene and I'm gonna save and quit for now. Just as soon as it loads, of course.
Come here. You need to hide, Dante. No matter what happens, you mustn't leave. I need to find Virgil. I promise I'll be back. I know this is hard. You must listen to me. Be a big boy. A man, huh? If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name. Forget your past and start a new life. As someone else. A new beginning. Virgil! Where are you, Virgil?
Don't really have anything to add to that, but damn, I guess. The tragic backstory of Dante. I had my finger on that button this whole fucking time, by the way. I was waiting for that to pop up.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were gonna shish kebab me.
I know how stubborn you can be. I thought it might be the only way to wake you.
What day is it?
The 15th of June.
A month?
No wonder I'm so stiff.
Right, Sunshine. Now put a fire under it. We gotta get going because that annoying pimple Nero is making a beeline for Urizen, and if he gets there, he's gonna...
Hey, this is my gig.
Fucking
Leave
yeeted.
Nero out of this.
If you could defeat Urizen, then I never would have dreamed of using that child. But Urizen is much stronger than we ever could have imagined.
God, the timeline is like jumping all over the place.
Oh, it stinks in here.
I know. Smells like hot garbage.
This is far worse than I thought.
There's no crime in turning tail, V. These things might be a little too much for you.
You're right. I'll leave the rest to you.
What? Whoa, my, V. All the way down here and turning tail, really?
One must always have an insurance policy.
Who was that guy? Can't believe he just ran.
No one special? Come on. Let's go clean up this garbage.
First come, first serve on the targets, right?
Music to my ears. Hurry up, Dante!
Guess I get to see it with my own eyes. If it really is you.
I'm guessing now we get, yeah, switch to player Dante, or switch player to Dante. Wield a variety of weapons and skills for smooth and stylish combat, vitality and orbs held carried over. You must obtain your skills for Dante. Okay then, well unfortunately this is where I'm going to stop playing for now, because I've been playing for like 2.5 hours at this point, or coming up to that, so we will reconvene later this week, most likely, and we'll get to check out Dante. I was going to start it now, but time's moving on and I want to start some Mario Maker shortly. I know you guys want to see that. So, quite enjoyed that session tonight. Looking forward to doing some more of this. Got a gold orb as a login bonus. So yeah, I don't know about the microtransactions in this game, I haven't looked too much into it, but you do get login bonuses, which is another live servicey things that video games feel they have to do nowadays. But yeah, I look forward to doing some more of this, which I will do probably within the next few days.